Alright, welcome back. We are in the Sus tournament. This is our 10th game against Hanomaly. We are going first, and what do you know? We have an interesting starting hand. Right. Hmm. Right. Top one. There is Kelp Girl and Trey. Keep that in mind. I mean, Kelp Girl is a really good bird. I think this bird's pretty underrated. I'm kind of thinking that like maybe the players like these two birds are the two birds that are leaping out at me. I'll take a pathologist. Will we take a pathologist to a more larger bird? I think you take a pathologist. Pathologists do good. But what if we... I see the potential between Kelp Girl and Grackle to do some crazy stuff. What's in here? A couple of nectars. I'm kind of wondering if we do this. Take Kelp Girl, take a random, play Common Grackle in the forest. Take food, tuck the Hooded Crow or the random. Maybe... yeah, we take Hooded Crow just as a hedge. And then do Kelp Girl. Then I can do food again. Tuck the random. I just kind of feel like that's a good play. I think that's a good idea. I think a lot of people would just tell you, just play Common Grackle on the Wetlands, have a good game. Maybe keep Mockingbird. And just ignore the Kelp Girl, but... tell you what, I think Kelp Girl is really strong. I think especially if we're able to find like a plus food bird in our forest, that'd be insane. I definitely see the potential between like a Kelp Girl's excess cards and Mockingbird Grackle to get 2 tucks per turn. Reveal Benelli. It's a little annoying. If it's still there, I think I gotta take it. Eurasian Nuthatch. How much food do you have? I think we can leave Benelli. We can do this. I think if they're not prioritizing Benelli, we can maybe be able to leave it there for a little bit. And then use maybe the Kelp Girl recard to pick it up. Franklin Skull. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that then. We'll just get rid of Benelli. Okay, this is a strong start. Okay. This is a strong start for my opponent. We'll say Hooded Crow becomes a little bit interesting. Houston Phoebe, a little bit of free food. I am not going to complain about that. Butcher Bird is playable. I don't really care too much about this first end of round. Hello? Newt's one is interesting. Malafal is a little bit interesting. We'll take Malafal, because, like, you can kind of see the thought here that, like, Busted, Malafal, Kelp Gull are all ground nests, Ethologists. I mean, I certainly see the potential. They probably take Whooping Crane here. Yeah. We probably just draw one more time. Do I want Mute Swan? I mean, Mute Swan Mockingbird would go kind of crazy. But it is very expensive. Maybe we take this. Very interesting. And this Hummingbird with Mute Swan and Mockingbird does help them quite a bit because Franklin Skull will benefit quite a lot from the free food. Maybe we just let them have it. Let's just do this for the time being. Now we have to make a decision. Because I can do Butcherbird, I can do Nutcracker, I can do Mockingbird. Yeah, this is a big decision. Whether we just go into the wetlands here or not. We could take this spot with Mute Swan. I think we do. Maybe we do it this way though. The reason I want to put Mockingbird down first is that, like, I can take this spot with Mute Swan. I'm kind of eyeing up Anna's Hummingbird as potentially taking this spot as well. We could do something pretty disgusting, I think. That means we say goodbye to 2E. Brew is a Blackbird, that's a nice combination. And yeah, we just kind of filter cards with Mute Swan for a while. And then play them all later on. I think that could work well for us. Like, we didn't have very many strong forest options. American Robins come up. Do I care if I let you have that? I don't think I care. Wit and a Hummingbird. Right. Only a Chickadee. Not really the birds I want to play. Hoopoe could be... No, Hoopoe's not likely to be fine. I'd really like a wet option. Peregrine Falcon, Northern Gannet. I mean, these are technically wet options, I suppose. Should I be spending an egg to get the extra? Probably not, right? Kukul. Be a bit late for Kukul. Not super enthused by what I'm finding. Like, Willow Tit's okay, but... No, we want something a little bit more exciting than that. Would love a free food here. Yeah, we'll take the fish. I think you spin the fish to see more options. California condor is interesting. I might... Okay, wow, just absolute garbage. Keeping a few extra cards because I'm mindful that I want to play Benelli. I'm going to draw color condor, so we'll take these, keep these 1, 2, 3 for Benelli. Is this spot still available? No, it's not. Okay, it's gone. We can take this spot still. Just kind of complete this wall. But we really don't have good cards. The only good thing going for us is that this Mute Swan Mockingbird combo is doing alright. They played rough. Good play. I do like what they're doing. And they took this spot as well. Okay. They've secured themselves. Okay. Right then. What's our best way forward then? Playing this Malifaux. Playing this Tit maybe? It doesn't inspire me with confidence at all. I think we have to, though. What can we do? These 2 bonus spots are still available to us. Do we have a... Malifaux technically can do that for us. Maybe we have to do that. Maybe do Willow Tit to take this spot. I don't have options. Okay, that is a useful... Okay, so I guess now... Yeah, we just gotta play these... these birds out. So I think Willow Tit, I think we have to play... We go here instead. No, because Malafal could technically take that. This is such a bad play at this stage of the game. It's so bad, but... I just genuinely don't have any choice. Food, Butcherbird, food, Malafal, like... There's so little I can actually do. I'll take the free food. That's so much food. Is there a trick here where I can... Maybe I can do something here. I can pull Butcherbird, I can pull Malafal. I can play Conda, but Conda can't go anywhere except down here, and that's very expensive, so... Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this anyway. I have to get rid of Benelli. I think I've got to get rid of you. Oh, this game is going so badly. Yeah, they've done that. Ah, this game is an absolute train wreck. Absolute train wreck at this point. So unenthused about playing this Butcherbird. I mean, I can play Butcherbird here and just go for some kind of Hail Mary down here. You face the wrong way as well. Ugh. I can't win this game. I can't win this game. I'm going to lose this game. I cannot believe I'm losing this game. I think this is the only play that we have available to us. Yeah, we just can't find anything. Where are all the birds? This is actually wild. And I need to play Benelli up here to not lose the last end of round. Like, this is an actual tragedy. How, like, anything we can do? I don't know. I need to be plus 2 cards on this. No, nothing. Okay, that's good. Plus 2 cards, so if I do this... Yeah, this is fine. And double this. Okay. This is so bad. Okay, think. It's still utility in getting you into the game. I think we just have to play Benelli immediately to secure this. And maybe we can use Busted to take this worm spot or this worm spot. I'm gonna have to, I need them to give me like a food from this Phoebe. I don't know how we win this game. Like, I mean, this rough is gonna give them 9 tucks. There's tucks everywhere. They've got Franklin Skull. I mean, everything is fine. I mean, what's the best case scenario here? Like, Abbott's Booby shows up, maybe? Kiwi shows up, maybe? Just don't know. What am I looking? What's the best thing I could find right now? Golden Pheasant wouldn't be terrible. Okay. A very useful worm. Because they can just like egg out on the last round and they generate, let's say they don't even tuck here. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-point engine. Which beats my Mockingbird Swan any day of the week. But like maybe there is an angle where I can maybe win a nectar or two. That would go a long way to helping us win this game. We still have this busted. Busting Ethologist is not ideal, but it could work. Okay. White-bellied Sea Eagle is good. Not good enough, I'm afraid. Okay, so we don't lose the last end of round, which is good. What is the best thing we could find right now? Blanca Blue Magpie, maybe? I can't even play it. Like, I think legitimately all we're doing is we're drawing, getting food, we're playing Busted. And then probably drawing one more time. And I think that's literally all we can do in this game. Which is fairly depressing. The score is not tragic at 77. But, you know, we only have... You know, this is a... technically, you generate 5 cards per turn. They've rolled tons of nectar, so they probably take the Wetlands nectar, or at least try to. Which is fine. Okay, a little bit more food. Just absolute garbage this whole game. Yeah, I just need to remember I need to hold 1 card, so I can use the kelp. Use the kelp gull to do that. Honey eater. Woodstalk. Oh, there are good birds in the deck after all. Unbelievable. But yeah, without we just don't have the tempo to be able to play this bird. But we just take food here. We hope to God there's like 2 nectars, because 2 nectars can maybe swing this. It might even be worth throwing Woodstalk, actually. So if there are like 3 nectars that turn up, we can throw Woodstalk for the extra nectar. Then we can spend a nectar down here and get the card back and increase this by 1. Because they can go to 8 if they put everything down here, but that's not to say they will necessarily put everything down here. So there's a lot riding on this next reroll of the feeder. I mean, I don't think we're winning this game. I think, you know, this is not a good score. I mean, Busted's going to be a big play for us, but, like, there's a lot of big stuff going on. There's a frigate birds, yeah. Right, so we didn't get the, thing, so... unfortunate. I don't know, like, this is... It's hard to construct a narrative where we win this game. I mean... I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's not likely. Like, we're probably gonna get 100 points, and we're just staring down the barrel of losing most of the nectars, not having enough tucks to kind of compensate for that. And yeah, this... I don't know. I think maybe you can critique the plan of doing like Mockingbird Swan. I think it's an interesting plan, but maybe I should have just done Mockingbird up here and just built out a forest. And just done 1 big turn with the Kelp Gull. That was probably the play. Which nectar do you spend down here? 7. And Bobolink for 3. Yeah, I don't know. I think that probably was the bit of play, but like... I don't know, I also just didn't have good birds this game. Like, we just had nothing. Had nothing to work with. Yeah, we're gonna get to 105. I don't think that's a winning score this game. No, we get more than 105. 6, 7, 8, 9. 109. Probably not a winning score. Unfortunate. This is probably a really big score, like, they might have fishery manager or something. The Omni is going to be wrecked if they have Omni. But I think they've just done enough in this game. They've got 13 eggs, they're going to get more eggs. They're going to have a lot of tucks. They have a lot of caches. We've got a lot of tucks, we've got a lot of caches, but like we just don't have enough, I think. Losing the EORs, losing the nectars. I mean, this Willow Tit looks very strange as well. It genuinely was like the only thing we could play. I don't know, this one's annoying. This one's really, really annoying. I really do feel like we saw a lot of birds and we just didn't. Didn't really have an opportunity to do anything about it. I fully expect us to lose this, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, here's all the damage. Yeah, we lose. GG. That is frustrating. Career manager and make engineer. Okay, fair enough. Absolutely nothing I could do about that one. Okay, I'm unhappy. Because I'm unhappy, I'm gonna review this because I should have played better. I have to see if this is just us getting super unlucky, right, or if we are just bad at this game. Which one do I want? This one. Okay. I think the keep is fine. Is the keep fine? I don't know. Maybe Mockingbird's a bit of a trap, but like, hold on. I need to switch what I'm sharing on Discord because it could be. Yeah, there is someone I'm watching. Hey. Switch this over to. We gotta share OBS, right? Yeah, we can share OBS. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. It's supposed to share the OBS stream. Oh well, never mind. We can just do. Share my screen. Alright, let's see. I think the keep is fine. I think maybe you can argue maybe Honey Buzzard was a better keep, but I think it's usually a pretty terrible bird. So I think it was good to leave it, but you could make that argument that doing like Buzzard in the forest was kind of okay. Okay, and then turn one, Kelp Girl. I mean, going out of our way to pick up a Nelly here was maybe a mistake. And I get, yeah, it's like, I think this is okay up to this point. Like Bluebird, yeah. Here I think it's like kind of the first decision we have to make. Like, do we just commit Mockingbird into the forest here? I think no. right? I think if you play Mockingbird here, you are making a mistake. It is too early in the game to be committing that bird. There's no benefit to having the extra bird in the habitat just yet, so I think it's fine to do this. Kelp Gull, it's the whole play. And then we end up in this situation, and I do think that Malafal busted is correct. I mean, they don't win the game, right? They're strong, but they don't win the game. So yeah, we'll take Malafal. But maybe I should take a Mute Swan here. No, it's too late in the round. It's too late in the round. And then what do we? We draw 2 cards. Nutcracker, Blackbird. Okay. And then I think, yes, you draw here again. You grab Tui. And what do we get? We get Mute Swan. And we could have had Wheat here. Okay. Alright, so now this is the critical point here, right? Is the plan of going Nutcracker, Tui, Malafal a better plan? It probably is, you know. It probably just is a better plan. It's, but I mean, in the moment, I'm looking at this going like, okay, Nutcracker is just kind of by itself not super strong. It does need a little bit of support. Where is the support coming from? It's not coming from Tui, because Tui is copying their nuthatch, which is going to be caching. So we can't really leverage that much. Yeah, so Nutcracker Tui already is not doing very much. And then Mockingbird, what is the Mockingbird actually copying? Actually nothing. So the Mockingbird's kind of dead. So we do need another forest bird, and I guess that has to be Butcherbird. But that's really hard to play because I don't have the extra food to get that into the game. So it's like 2 turns of taking food. Maybe that's okay because we have to do 2 turns. No, I got enough eggs. So... Okay, so it's bad tempo. Okay, I don't... Yeah. It could just be Malafal, I guess. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. Then do that. But I mean, is that better than Mute Swan Mockingbird? Because like, I basically get that down very quickly. And like my thinking was, if I get this position here, if they give me any co-op food from the Phoebe, I can just Kelp Gull it for extra cards. I would just go kind of crazy. And like look at these draws. Like, I mean, we could in theory take American Robin and pivot back into the forest, but we've just spent 5 food in the wetlands. I think that's just bad. So we draw Red Kite. And Chickadee. Like, I mean, okay, like, Chickadee is absolutely playable. I mean, there is a plan where you can do, like, Chickadee, Nutcracker, well, we can't do Mockingbird anymore, which, Nutcracker, Butcherbird or something like that. Okay, that could be fine, but, like, it's never anything more than fine, right? It's very late to be playing a Chickadee. You want to be doing better than that. Okay, so, we'll get rid of these birds. I mean, Nutcracker, whatever. Hoopoe, I mean, okay, but it's not the bird that we need to solve a problem. Like, it's a white power that goes into the grasslands. We already have Great Indian Busted for that, so the utility of that bird's quite low. So we can get rid of that. Okay. We find Crimson Chat, also pretty low utility bird, but actually this Crimson Chat would have been big. This would have been an 8-point bird if we'd kept it in our hand, because we could have played it with that 1 worm, and it would have been a brown power in our grasslands. It doesn't change the game, but it could have been big. Next turn, what do we draw? We draw Peregrine Falcon, Northern Gannet. Okay. Again, not really the birds that we want to use. Like, I mean, we could do Peregrine Falcon into the wetlands. Maybe that was a good plan, but like the tempo is wrong for that. Like, we have 1 turn left, so we can't do like food nectar into Peregrine Falcon. It have to be food rats into Peregrine Falcon. So that's kind of not good either. So we'll get rid of them. And then we draw Kukul, which is like not super good. And Willow Tit, which is something we actually end up playing because, like, at this point we're desperate. It's not a good bird, but we're desperate. It's definitely not better than the chickadee that we got rid of earlier, but it is something. And in our last turn of drawing, we do Heron, Phoebe. Phoebe is kind of interesting. And we draw Tree Creeper. Like, what the fuck is this garbage? This is absolute trash. Bittern, you can make an argument for Bittern, but it's not a great bird. Maybe I shouldn't be tucking as aggressively so that I can just tuck things on the Grackle and get more value out of it. That's certainly an argument you could make, yeah. And then we pick up Condor, because I'm like, oh yeah, like, at this point of the game, I could still take the large bird spot in the grasslands. And I was thinking large bird spot, Condor, ground nest. That makes a lot of sense. We can probably do that. So the large bird spot, as I was just pointing out there. But they play Rough, and Rough takes the large bird spot, so that's really annoying. So now what do I do, right? Like, okay, we've already agreed that the strategic... Like, there was a fork in the road, right? We can go Heavy Forest and just make up a game plan from there, which, in hindsight, is the correct play. Or I can go this kind of Mute Swan, let's have a look at a bunch of cards play, which we looked at how many cards there. We saw 12 cards, and they were all terrible. Like, all of them. No game plan whatsoever. Like, all terrible. So, I don't know. Maybe we just got super unlucky there. I don't know. So now what do? We have to start thinking about the rest of the game, and, like, we could keep drawing, but, like, I don't know. Like, we're digging for trash. And so then we just kind of build out this forest, get access to the third resource spot with the card, just because next critical juncture, do we play Butcherbird into the forest, or do we play it into the wetlands? I think wetlands is the correct play. I think it's a losing play, but I think we've already lost the game. Like, the game has been lost since Mute Swan went digging and could not find anything. Like, that was the hedge we made, and it just didn't pan out. So then Butcherbird goes in, and Butcherbird actually does pretty well. I think it hits twice, or maybe 3 times. And then we just kind of play out the cards that we get them. So, like, very little we could do there. So I think really just the juncture here was just... I don't think the Kelp Gull is bad. I think maybe the idea of Kelp Gull and Mute Swan was bad. So I think if we had done this Nutcracker... So we do Nutcracker, you would then do... Malafowl, maybe throw a card and try and get Butcherbird in, or do Nutcracker Butcherbird and then get the Mockingbird in or something like that. If you could fill that in here, that would be fine, because then I think, like, the logic behind Kelp Gull is that you can do food like once or twice. It's a very productive action for you. You can then throw all that food on the Kelp Gull and just see a bunch of cards. So I think we just didn't leverage the Kelp Gull to its full potential. So actually, okay, I'm going to back the truck up. We did get very unlucky. But I also think we misplayed that kind of terribly. I think that now that I'm looking at it, setting up this Kelp Gull for success was kind of the game plan. And I think I didn't realize this about Kelp Gull until now. Is that, this is your wetlands play. Like, if you're playing Kelp Gull, you are saying, I am not going to touch my wetlands, except for like 2 or 3 times in this game. So you better make those turns count. So even back here, it was probably worth taking food, even though I'm not going to tuck anything. I mean, you could tuck a Prairie Butcherbird if you really wanted to. I mean, hindsight, it turned out to be a very useful bird, but I think maybe it doesn't really matter in this instance. Just tuck it. Grab the egg, get the point, get the food here. It ultimately doesn't matter, because I'm going to play a bird here anyway. Anyway, get the food, do the big Kelp Gull turn, and then just play. That's like how you have to play this bird. Okay. We learned something. We learned something. We lost, but we learned something. Yeah. Okay. I'm content with that outcome. Yeah, this... Okay, I now believe that I could have won this if I played better. Or at least done better than... What did I end up with? Like 109? Yeah, it's a terrible score. Alright, cool. I'm satisfied with that answer. I'm satisfied.